Hey, what's up, everybody? Tiger Nation, Kurt Stubbs at Talkin Tigers here on a fall Friday, week 8 of the Ohio high school football season. Just 3 games remain until playoff time. Tonight, the Tigers are at home against the Groveport-Madison Cruisers. The Cruisers and the Tigers battled to a 21-14 Tiger win last year at Le'Veon Bell Field. It was a struggle for the Tigers, but we did come out victorious. So what are we looking at tonight? We're looking at a 4-3 Cruisers outfit. This is a team that, they've beat the teams that they should beat. They've beaten 0-7 Worthington Kilbourne, 1-6 Westland, 1-6 Reynoldsburg, and 3-4 Lancaster last week. Now the good teams on their schedule: 7-0 Canal Winchester, that was 17-0. That was a loss. Gahanna 34-3, that was a loss, and then Upper Arlington 21-7, that was a loss. So that's 4-3. So there's definitely some trends here with Groveport. It doesn't really matter competition level. They struggle to score. They're averaging around 16 points a game. And like I said, competition level, whether it's the elites on their schedule or the bottom half of their schedule, they're kind of doing, they're kind of doing about the same. They had a 34-point output against Kilbourne, 30 against the Berg, but 13 last week against Lancaster, and then 28 against Westland. The good teams, they have really struggled. So, you look, didn't score against Canal, 3 points against Gahanna, 7 points against UA. I would put us definitely in that category. So I don't look for Groveport to score a bunch of points tonight. I would be absolutely shocked if they did. It would have to be a crazy snowball of turnovers. So, I would say, if I would put the ceiling at 14 for them in this game. Now, offensively for us, we're going up against a really good defense. It's a defense that gives up a shade under 15 points a game. They've been good against the good teams. They make it really difficult for you to score. They have 2 pretty nice kids up front, Jalen Joyce, Keyshawn Calhoun. They'll pop. Michael Shoemate at linebacker. So they've got some pieces. They're athletic on the defensive side of the ball. They will make us work for it. I think the key for us is we got to jump on these guys. We got to jump on them early. Maybe get a defensive score. We got to put them behind by a couple scores and not allow them to just milk that clock like they were able to do last year and sustain those. Kind of similar to, the old Lancaster teams, where they would go on those 15, 16 play drives and just kill a quarter. We cannot let Groveport do that. We got to jump out on these guys and whether it's with the run, I think we can run the ball. It looked like one side of their defense of front is not quite as big as Joyce and Calhoun, which were typically on the other side together. So I think we're going to be able to run the ball with some success. I think we got to hit some pass plays tonight. But as I've mentioned a couple of times, we have to get a lead so they cannot milk the clock. They have a freshman starting at quarterback who is talented. Baker Bowden is going to be a really good football player at Groveport. I think we've got to confuse him, get after him, put them in uncomfortable third down positions. You've got to put Groveport behind the chains. You can't let them live in that 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2, because that's what they want. So if we can force them behind the chains into those third and difficult situations, I think we're going to be okay here. I think you're going to see something tonight 28-7, 35-7. You know, I don't know if the weather we'll see what it does. You know, if it's sloppy, maybe 21-7, maybe 21-0, something like that. I think this will be competitive for maybe 2.5 quarters. But like I said, if we can get a 2-touchdown lead, I feel pretty good here tonight with a 2-touchdown lead. So that's kind of the preview leading into this. Some games that you need to pay attention to tonight from computer point standpoint. Obviously, Lancaster and Reynoldsburg, 2 teams that will finish out our schedule. Doesn't really matter who wins. Olentangy, Liberty, Bradley. We need Liberty to win. Wayne, tough game with Fairmont tonight. That's a big game that's a swing game for us. Liberty against Bradley, Wayne against Fairmont. Those are 2 big swing games for us. We need to get one of those 2. We need to get one of those 2 tonight. And then Newark, Central Crossing, we've beat both of those teams. We would prefer Newark to win because they are a 6.5, where Central Crossing is only a 6. We would prefer Newark to win that game from a Pick Central standpoint. So those are some games to look forward to look at tonight. You know, we'll be back probably Monday with our delayed reaction from this Friday inside the ditch. So hope everybody has a great weekend. Got a huge slate of college football on Saturday. And we'll be talking to you at the beginning of next week, God willing.